Now, this person is probably going to be very shocked that they're getting an award. We have to encourage and we have to inspire our young people. This one person is very, very close to me. She reminds me the splitting image of my mother, Ms. Jean Idell. If you looked at that younger picture of my mother and you look at her today, it's like, wow, you know. And I can tell you, even other than looks, she has something else that my mother has. She has what they call tenacity, all right? When she was in high school, she was working and going to school, all right? And she had to work, all right? My mother's that same way where she's got to work. She always worked 2 jobs. She had 2 jobs and going to high school. So this award, and the other thing I want to tell you is that she got accepted to Vassar University, and she's a current student at Vassar University, which is a very prestigious college. This award goes to my niece, Kayla Holliday.
Yeah, I'm up at Brooklyn, now down in Tribeca, right next to the Narrow. But I'll be
Career announcement. My niece, Kayla Holliday, my mother's granddaughter, would like to say a few words. We don't get a chance to see each other very often because they live in Texas, but being that she's upstate New York at Vassar University, she made her way here this evening, and I'm going to give it to Kayla Holliday.
My grandmother, Jean Idell, or as I know her, Gigi, is a woman of elegance, grace, beauty, and talent. I had always heard stories about her fabulous career as a famous dancer in the 1950s, and these stories were always so extravagant and glamorous. I just really had to learn more. I wanted to know everything about her fabulous life in the world of burlesque. One day I decided to do some research on the internet just to see what I could find. I was very surprised when I came across an article by Dr. Sidney Lewis named Not So Hidden Histories, Performers of Color in Burlesque. This article highlighted my grandmother, Miss Jean Idell, as one of the pioneers for black women of the burlesque world in the 1950s. After that, I was astonished to find Tumblr pages and websites dedicated all to my grandmother and other black burlesque dancers of the day. I found beautiful pictures that I'd never even seen before, and it astonished me to think that other people were just as amazed with her as I was. I knew this meant she was a really big deal, and it made me even more proud to call this beautiful and extraordinary woman my grandmother. I involved my dad and my Uncle Lamont, and after more research, we found out that the Brown Girls Burlesque Troupe had been educating many up-and-coming performers about the history of black women in burlesque. The Brown Girls Burlesque Troupe, headed by Shikava Honeychild, was instrumental in getting my grandmother to perform at the Burlesque Hall of Fame in Las Vegas, Nevada in 2012. After her performance at the age of 82, Miss Jean Idell was inducted into the Burlesque Hall of Fame in Las Vegas. Her artifacts are displayed in an exhibit called Women of Color in Burlesque. While at the Burlesque Hall of Fame weekend, my grandmother taught classes on the art of fan dancing and signed numerous autographs for her fans. My grandmother now has a Facebook page with over 900 likes and makes personal performances in New York. Miss Idell's story and her performance at the Burlesque Hall of Fame also won an Emmy Award in Las Vegas, Nevada. My grandmother has been featured in Newsday and News 12 Long Island, featured my grandmother for Black History Month this year, and we hope in the future to produce a short documentary on her life. So I encourage everyone to do a little research on your family because you never know what treasures you might find. My grandmother's beauty, elegance, and hard work has inspired me to be the woman I am today. Thank you.